Well, I hope you guys can all see this, because I can at least. Anyway, I figured I would pick up where we left off last night and continue to mess around with my stream. It seems okay, I think, but anyway, welcome to RaceRoom Online. Except it's Monday and we got significantly more people in this one. Except hopefully the bitrate's a little better, and this is more interesting to watch than yesterday. Got almost a full field of cars in the field, and yeah. Gonna be trying the Honda today. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people. Well, hey, Mr. Dustin McGee. How's everything going with the situation? Don't really have time to check because I'm racing right now, but it is what it is. So, again, continuing things from yesterday. Welcome to RaceRoom Ranked Online Racing. This is a game not a lot of people know about, but it has been around for I think 8 or 9 years at this point, based on the ISI motor engine, but they call it their own separate thing. I believe it's the Lizard engine. One of those games where it's free to play on Steam, but you have to purchase all individual cars and tracks. The game is not as pricey as iRacing. I think cars are about 30% of the price of what you'd find on iRacing, though you do have to purchase individual liveries, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But, on a more positive note, the game drives really well, and even though the ranked system isn't super in-depth, there's basically just a bunch of servers set up by the devs that are intended to be low latency, that you can race on, and it tracks elo rank and your safety system, or has some sort of safety system involved, but it's not as intensive as iRacing. It doesn't lock you out of content. And if you do sign on during European hours, you actually get a pretty giant field of cars. As you can see, our boy Munoz from yesterday is also in the server. I'm running the Honda Civic today. I usually drove the Audi. So we will see if we're able to hold our own in what might be a slower car. What do I think of VR? I don't care for VR. I don't want to wear nerd goggles when I play games. It's not practical. I was really not impressed by the resolution when I tried it. And there is a bit of motion sickness you have to deal with when you first start that I just didn't want to deal with. So I do race on an ultra-wide instead. And I feel like it does a lot of what VR offers, but without any of the downsides. Anyway, opening lap of qualifying. 8 liters of fuel in the tank. We'll get about 3 laps in here. From what I understand, the Audi is the meta car in the touring car series on RaceRoom. But I'm fucking around in the Honda. It's got a bit of a shorter wheelbase. See what we can make it do here. Hopefully stream quality is okay. I have upped the bitrate compared to yesterday. I still don't know how to make it broadcast in 21:9, but we'll get there. You still running the street stock again in 2022? It's a mini stock, but yeah, it should be the plan. As long as Jacoby doesn't get me fired from another job, because that, that has financial repercussions. And hopefully he'll be going back to jail soon, and that side of things will get taken care of. I did see Darian upload a video, but I haven't watched it in full yet, because I want to jump into this race. Hey, this Honda's pretty quick. Except it appears the Audis are faster because I'm only 5th on the board right now. I guess there is launch control on these cars, and I have mapped it to a button. I'm falling back to 6 now. Some good people on right now. Interesting. Blew that corner. Ahead of Munoz, who I raced against yesterday. But damn, we got some good people in here. It's really exciting, actually. Again, I probably should have went with the Audi, though. Okay, that was a pretty good turn 1. And we're down to 10th, that's great. Wow, I'm down like a lot. It must be like killing the tires. Let's try that again. Running a limited late on MASH. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun for you. Maybe the tires are only good for the first lap. Maybe that's like the secret to qualifying. Because to me, it feels generally okay, but I looked at the readout on the dash, and I just kept losing time every successive lap, so let's try this. Yeah, that seems to be working. Even corner exit there seems a lot better. Trying to claw my way up the board in a car I've never driven before. Well, I got a 10th so far. It's not great. these things, as you could probably imagine, are understeer central. Hey, we pulled 4/10 that lap. Nice, we're up to 4th. Now, qualifying doesn't let you finish your actual lap. Like, the clock doesn't go into overtime. So that's going to be our last lap of the Q session. But that's really promising, because we didn't get stomped that badly. Change the brakes. Jacoby is out of his mind, man. Yeah, I'm aware. That whole situation is just, like, silly at this point. Like, he should have been arrested. I've seen his bond conditions, because they're available online. He should have been arrested, like, a pretty long time ago. Like, basically, he's got something in his bond where it says he's just not allowed to post on YouTube at all. And he's not allowed to post on equivalent social media platforms. The way they worded it pretty much leaves it really open. And, so, like, the first thing he uploaded anywhere, like, on his blog back in July, that should have been grounds to haul him off to jail. I guess it hasn't. Now, in some ways it's good because it allows the police to just rack up charges, because every post, from what I understand, like, every YouTube upload and every blog post counts as an individual bond violation. So we're looking at, like, between 400 and 500 violations. But at the same time, like, he's still continuing to harass people and, like, get people in shit at work and annoy NASCAR teams and, like, make weird threats to people and threaten his school teachers. So, like, why is this allowed to continue? Like, I really don't understand that. Anyway, it's race time. Gonna roll off 4th on what appears to be a full grid of 22 cars. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, guys, for coming out. These races are only 15 minutes long. There's no pit stops or anything like that. It's just a short sprint race with a variety of touring cars. I just realized I don't have a mirror. I do have a mirror, but I can't see it, so if someone dive bombs me, I don't actually know. Again, I do want to be able to fix this stream so it broadcasts in true 21:9, but for whatever reason it's not letting me. I hope the quality is a bit better than yesterday, and I hope today's race is a lot more interesting than yesterday. Because, again, I now have a launch control button, so we'll see how this works. There we go. Okay. Car inside. I think. Sure. I'm just gonna assume he's there. Where you at, bud? There you are. So this is a pretty good field right now. If I'm 4th with like a 45.7 or a 45.6, these are some good people in front of us. And it shows. I don't quite have the pace for the leaders here. But this is basically my 3rd day driving these cars, so I don't expect to. A podium would be pretty cool, though. I think I can run down the Audi. What do you think of R3E? I definitely like it. It's just, I mean, I've definitely bought R Factor how many times now. It's no different offline than any other ISI powered sim. Oh my goodness, Mr. Audi, where are you going? You got mega loose off the corner there. I'm catching him, and I really didn't expect to catch him this race. He only went a 10th quicker than me in qualifying, but the Audis are just so fast in this game. I'm in this shitty little Honda hatchback. Nuke the tires, what could go wrong? I'll play D. Where'd everybody go? There they are. That's not terrifying at all. What is your favorite sim? I don't have a favorite sim. They're all really janky. It's something you have to put up with. I generally play Assetto Corsa the most, but I wouldn't call it my favorite. It's just the one I play the most. Pretty good battle for the lead right now. Don't hit me. Thank you. Again, that Audi with the big power down the front straight. Trying to chase down Santa Gita for third. The pace of this race is incredible. These guys are so fast. Holy shit, you were going for a ride. That was a good save. Yeah. I'm rocking a really shitty Logitech mic, so you'll hear me breathing and all that, and it is around my neck. kind of making progress on third. Also, the race leader is the fastest Italian guy on the server. Okay. I got you. Hello. No podcast this week because it was Christmas. Just doing shit with family and all that. Santa Gita slowly checking out. Figures he's not coming back, sadly. I'll just use my channel to upload videos criticizing sim racing. That's about as far as it'll go. Pulled away from fifth just a bit. Honestly, kind of a boring race. Everyone's in their own zip code. This is the one thing I don't like about road racing, and why I generally prefer oval racing, is there's always people to race with. This is just hot lapping at this point. Oh, double shifted there. Don't do that. I think we've only got like 2 laps to go. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This is like a high-ranked lobby. A lot of these guys never raced with before. Not over yet though, because I still have to play a bit of defense. Hold down fourth. I tell you what, this handles way better than the Audi, but I just don't have that power. Play ACC. ACC feels like garbage to me. Is there any tire life? Yeah, there is. I just don't have that page of the, what's it called? The board up? Now I flip to it. Just because it's a short race, right? Tire life really doesn't concern me. Oh, big send. Oh, he's not going to get there. Okay, now he might. Ooh, it's getting nasty now. That's okay. And again, R3 has weird ISI-style collision physics, where like cars slide off each other and momentum isn't transferred properly, so like he can land me pretty hard before I get wrecked. And he probably might. And it's to the point where like I don't even notice that I'm getting hit because the collision physics are so bad in these sims. Which is typically not how that works. Like, first of all, there's not even a sound effect. You can go outside, it's fine. One to go. I hope the lap car moves. That wasn't bad, I don't think. Definitely quicker in the Audi, though. So, fourth place to start the day against a room that was pretty stacked. Looks like he's playing GT Sport. I'm not, I'm playing R3E. Your steering technique is causing me abject pain to watch, I'm sorry. Why is ACC garbage? If you get in any sort of slip, there's too much drag applied on the tires. So you can't wheel a car off the corner. To me, it drives very similar to iRacing. Are you going to do a video on the update for Live for Speed? I own Live for Speed. I don't play it at all. How much longer are you going to be doing this online racing thing tonight? Might join if possible. I want to do a few races. I think it's the end of the R3E week, and my buddy usually signs on to play iRacing when the week changes over. So I think that's around 5 or 6 my time, and it's only like 3 right now. So I'll be doing this for a few hours and hopefully lobby hopping while people are still active. Scroll up higher. Fast people on the server. Oda Vianney is probably the fastest RaceRoom driver in Italy. Santagita as well. All high-level esports racers. So that's pretty good if I'm running 4th. Oh yeah, they are esports guys. Hey, that's pretty good if your boy's 4th against esports people in like a car he hasn't driven before. Again, I usually rock the Audi in these servers. Yeah, Audi, that's Seat, right? For the second car. Then another Audi. Then a Honda. Then another Audi. Then another Seat. And I ran, what, like a 45.6 in Q? That's pretty good. So I'm right on pace with these guys.